We asked Hamilton County Commission President Greg Hartmann to come join us today to talk about why the commission is pulling the money for the township's sheriff's patrol. Sheriff Simon Lee says he can't afford to provide free patrols because his budget indeed is getting slashed. And I understand, thank you by the way for coming in,
Sure.
that the sheriff provided you with a letter. Can you tell us about that?
Well, he did. He let the townships know that we were going to have to figure out a new way to fund these patrols. Currently, the county subsidizes police services in various townships to the tune of about $5.5 million. So it's one, that we can't afford to do that currently, and it's two, that the system is not fair. In the county, if you live in the city of Cincinnati or in Norwood, you're paying the same into a pot, but you don't get any free police services. In Anderson, Greene, currently you do get some free police services. We're changing that.
Okay, so you call these free police services. It's something that's been done for such a long time that I think, like we talked about in the break, people in Colerain Township, some of these townships who will now lose this service, those folks at home are going to go, well, wait a minute. Is my community going to become less safe? I've become accustomed to seeing the sheriff's department in my neighborhood. Well,
they have, and what happens here is the sheriff contracts to provide police service in areas like Anderson Township. The issue is that that's a subsidy, so we're losing money on the deal. So we've got to make it where we're fully compensated when we provide those services. And it's really not about losing police, it's just about how we pay for it.
Okay, so it would know the townships or these communities would have to then look through their budgets, find the money to then say to the sheriff, all right, we can bring you in for so many patrols now.
Right. I mean, the current system, you know, one's not sustainable from the county. We've cut about 40% of our budget in the last 4 years, so the sheriff's budget can't afford to continue this subsidy, one. And two, it's not fair if you live in Norwood. You're paying property taxes and sales taxes in the county, and you don't get any subsidy. They pay for their own police department. So it's fixing an inequity.
So you're saying this is becoming more equitable for the entire whole of the county.
Absolutely.
We said $4 million shortfall is the reason for this. You said $5.5 million. I'm not sure exactly which one is correct. That's a lot of money to regular folks. It's not always a lot of money to a big county. Is there no way to find that money?
Well, I mean, I think that we're fixing something that's not equitable. So this needed to have been done some time ago. Again, you know, we're at a time in our budgets, not just here, but all across the country, and that is we can't afford to do a lot of things that we used to be able to afford to do. So, you know, these costs and these subsidies, we can't afford to do them. And it's also not fair for residents in one part of the county to get these subsidies and another part not to.
I think a lot of people at home right now are going, it's all because of the stadiums. Is that true? Is it the stadium deal that has put us in such a bad place? Is it the economy? Is it both? What is it?
You know, it's the economy. I mean, our declining general fund has nothing to do with the stadiums. A lot of people in any issue related to the county want to say it's the stadium's fault and the team's fault. That's really not the case. The decline in revenue we're seeing is because of the downturn in the economy. And actually, at the end of the day, that's going to be a good thing. It means that governments all across the country are forced to think in different ways about how they provide services. And it's hard to get from here to there. Some people don't like it when you change kind of what you've been used to doing for a while, but that's happening all over the country, and it's because of the economy that we're in.
All right, Greg, Commissioner Hartmann, we appreciate that you came in and answered some of these not so fun questions to answer. We'll talk to you again.